Welcome to the Origin Summer Preview with the Dice Tower. In this series, we look at recently released and upcoming games for summer 2014. And now, recorded live at Origins 2014. Here's your host, Eric Summerer.
This is the Dice Tower's Origin Summer Preview. I'm Eric Summerer. I'm here with Sean Brown from Mr. B Games.
Here.
And this is Alien Uprising.
Yes, sir.
Brand new Richard Launius design.
Yeah, this one's coming out. This is a co-op coming out at Gen Con for us this year.
Okay.
Airshipped in a couple of copies just so we could have them at the show for demos and whatnot.
Okay.
These are actual production copies.
This is what the game's going to look like.
I saw this about an hour and a half ago.
Oh,
for the
good.
first time. So
okay.
It looks awesome.
Hot off the presses.
Hot off the press.
All right. So we are on a crashed spaceship.
Yeah, so we're the crew of a crashed ship. We've crashed on an alien planet, and we have to work together to find all the pieces that fell off our ship, bring them back, repair them, and get the ship spaceworthy so we can fly away.
Okay.
Or if we can't accomplish that, we need to hold off these onslaught of aliens coming towards us long enough for a rescue ship to come and save us.
Okay. All right.
So pure co-op, no trader, no. We all win or we all lose.
Okay.
Type of situation.
How do we do that? How do we get the stuff?
So those are the two ways we win.
Yep.
The ways we lose are if the aliens either overwhelm us and come into our ship and blow us up, or if they, eliminate us.
Okay.
And basically, a turn is kind of like a dice drafting game. So the first player is going to take these 5 dice, and they're going to roll them. And the different symbols will give you different actions. Now, you can re-roll these up to multiple times, and I may try to do that for an example.
Okay.
And let's say off my second roll here, I now have 3 ships. For my third and final roll, if I'd like to, I can take a triplet, and I can take 2 bonus dice, which could potentially get me more actions, but is also risky because there are alien icons on these dice. So an alien icon, you get no action, and you bring a new alien onto the board.
Of course.
So I'm going to press my luck because I'm a gambling man, as you may or may not know.
I've heard this.
Cheating gambling man.
Yes.
And I'm going to try it. And luckily I didn't roll any aliens.
You're okay.
We would
You're
have
good
a
at this.
whole bunch of actions this turn. Now I find this the really fun part. So as the captain of the ship, this is the co-op part in my mind, as I might say something to you, Eric, like, hey, I'm really good at doing just about anything. All of our weapons are at full charge. This lightning bolt is a recharge.
Okay.
But we don't have any discharged weaponry yet. So I'm going to go take this die because my special ability allows me to reroll an action die.
Okay.
So I'm going to take the one action that probably won't help us.
Okay.
And then you would look at your character who's a specialist at
Shooting stuff, looks like.
killing bugs and shooting stuff.
Yeah.
And so you might want to take something like the laser pistol.
The
so you can
laser
go out
pistol
there and
sounds like
shoot.
something I would want.
Yeah.
So that's right here.
Yep, grab that die and take it. We'll come back to our third player.
Okay.
Who maybe is the mechanic. He might take the wrench, help us fix stuff.
All right.
Would come back to me for another draft. I'm going to take the goggles. Because again, I could roll them.
Okay.
Roll them over.
Or you could see stuff.
Right, or I could see debris from a distance. So instead of running all the way out to the corner, I could just use the goggles to flip it and take a look at what it is.
See what's out there rather than risking your life outside.
Absolutely.
You got these shields. You don't want to walk outside those shields unless you have to.
Absolutely. So, I could use that.
All right. So I'm looking at ships now.
So the ship is crew's choice. So it's like a wild. It's whatever action you need to do. And with a man with a big gun, you might want to
I might want to shoot stuff.
shoot some more.
I'm going to shoot with the blue one because it's cooler looking.
So our mechanic would take the other blue because he wants to be cool like you.
Yep.
And in this case, I actually wind up with 3 dice, a little bit more than my partners here.
Okay.
And now the second portion of the turn is every time you have a die, you spend it, and it grants you an action and a movement.
Okay.
You can either move and do the action, or do the action and move. You cannot split them up.
Gotcha.
So for me, I get to re-roll this because of my power, and I now have a repair.
Now you can fix stuff.
So I could move my character 1, 2, 3 into the ship, ending the movement portion of my phase, and then using the repair action to take a wrench icon and put a little repair on our homing beacon.
Okay.
Because if we get the homing beacon working, the rescue ship will start finding us quicker.
Yep.
And that would literally be my turn. And then it would be your turn, and you could spend one of those laser pistol
I
actions.
want to shoot something.
And then you could move your character out to some of these bugs and maybe go take a shot at maybe some guys over here.
Yeah, so I can move, let's see, how many spaces?
Up to 4.
1, 2, 3. And I could shoot at this fine gentleman over here.
Yeah, so when you shoot at everybody in the zone.
Ah.
And what you're looking for is you would look at your pistol, and your pistol says you hit on 4s in short range.
Okay.
And you have an automatic rifle. That rifle allows you to choose how much charge you would like to use to shoot these guys. So you could roll anywhere from 1 to 7 dice.
Okay.
Maybe expending the whole entire clip if you'd like. Or maybe half the clip, you know.
Let's throw 5 dice.
Okay, so you're going to take 5 dice. You're looking for 4s or more.
All right. And I get 2 hits.
2 hits. You can apply these hits wherever you'd like. When you first apply a hit, you flip a token over. If there's no great image on the back, it's defeated.
Okay.
If there is an image on the back, then it would stay around.
Okay.
So you had 2 hits, you got to do 2 flips.
Awesome.
You knocked out the whole second.
Hooray.
You take defeated aliens and you put them over here on the gestation board.
Okay.
Here's where the bad news comes in.
Oh no. Yes.
Every time the aliens get to 4 on the gestation track, all of those aliens are reborn and they go back into the bag.
Okay.
To come back and fight another day.
Sure.
So then our mechanic here, he may move into the ship and do a repair action. And we would basically repeat this process until we've done all the actions.
Okay.
Once all of our actions are done, the aliens would take a turn via these troop cards. So they flip over a card, and the first thing you do is you look to see if they have a red attack arrow. This card that's in here are all blues. It's part of a We Want to Make the Game Harder expansion that we included for free in the game.
Good, thank you.
You know, because it's already hard enough, so we thought we'd just ratchet it up a little more.
Why not?
So this particular card, if we were playing on the easy setting, would say none of the aliens attack.
Okay.
But of course on the hard setting, they would all
attack. Yeah.
The first icon you would look at is there's a little spaceship. It says that our rescue ship would advance if the home beacon were repaired.
Gotcha, but you've repaired it.
I repaired it, so we would advance the rescue ship 1 space. And then you would take from the draw bag and you would reach in and draw 2 aliens and put them in that sector.
Okay.
So they're going to get stronger, the masses are going to build and hoard. And every time the attack arrows happen, the aliens are going to try to pound down our shields. And once they take out all these shield tokens, then they can advance towards the ship.
Right.
Hopefully our shields can hold. Obviously they're not attacking, so in the first round we would be in pretty good shape. How an attack would work for an alien is the number listed on the dice is the number the aliens would throw versus a shield.
Okay.
That's a shield strength of 4. And this 5 would destroy the shield.
Okay.
You would flip the next one. This 5 would destroy this shield.
And now we're doomed.
There are no shields left, so his turn would be over. And the scout, no longer having a shield, would run twice, because that's his special ability, is to run fast.
Oh yeah.
And you now have a problem.
We have a big problem.
On turn 1. We're a little scared.
Yes. So, playtime, what are we looking at?
This game, it runs between 90 and 120 minutes, depending on how many people you have in the crew. And
how quickly you die.
How quickly you die, and or how quickly you work together.
Okay. Sounds great. And you said you airshipped these in, so when should we see these in wider distribution?
I'm hoping for this game to release in August. So, the week of Gen Con, I should have this out, and should be in wider distribution than
all right.
Spurs.
That's the plan. Thank you, Sean. Alien Uprising, check it out. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks.
Take care.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you join us for the rest of our summer preview videos. We'd like to thank Gamma and Origins for making these videos possible. And we hope that all of you have fun gaming. See you next time.